Okay, I've done so much work on this computer, I need to re-verify that programming these Arduinos still works. Oh, and I have a focus issue again. Just a sec, gonna change the option in here. Alright, now we just have a light level to fix. And I'll put out a manual. There. So I wanted to check these three main types of Arduinos. Um, I have the Uno with the SM, which uses the very tiny USB port. I have a Mega using the old style port, and I have a Tiny here, which is blinking at the moment. Yeah, with that port. Now, normally people would end up using. Let us transition this, and I will just turn off console and visual code for a sec. Transition one more time. So this is the sketch, Arduino sketch, and I have a slight issue with it. It works perfectly, but I don't like the code formatting. I don't like this style code formatting. Now, there are many ways of doing code formatting for C, and I don't like this. This is the old KNR type code formatting, where the squiggly bracket begins after a function like this. I prefer my brackets to line up, but there is no code formatting in here, like a switch. Eclipse has this. You can go into Eclipse and you can decide among about 4 or 5 different flavors of code formatting and syntax highlighting. So instead of using Sketch, let's take it out of the picture here. I prefer, and I set up Visual Code. This guy here. Now, Visual Code is let me just shrink this a little bit. Visual Code comes from Microsoft. They took the editor component out of Visual Studio and spawned off a big open source movement. In fact, I think this thing is becoming to the point where it's an Eclipse competitor. Right? It has huge amounts of plugins and huge user base now, and it's a fairly nice editor and stuff, and it has syntax highlighting. But the nice thing about it is I can code format in it any style I want. In fact, you can get plugins to reformat code to make it look like what you want. So let me see if I can make this a little bigger. Uh, I need to find that app. There it is. Let's see, can I make my view bigger? Ooh. Output, debug, toggle. Zoom in. Control plus equals. Okay. I don't know all the keystrokes for this. I haven't memorized them. There we go. So now you can see it looks. So what I've done here, I've loaded up the Arduino plugin into here, and there's another plugin to give me the hotkeys down here at the bottom on the blue bar, and over here you pick the Arduino and the port. So for example, I happen to have dev TTY USB 0. I have the Nano in here, right? And I can even select the programmer, for example. So, now one thing you have to watch out for, and this is per se a Linux problem. So let's turn off this and bring console up. In order to talk to your TTYs, i.e. the USB port that you're going to create, and I'm just going to resize my console window a little bit. There. And I'm going to go to it. So you have to design a UDEV rule that allows write ability to the TTY. So inside of etc UDEV rules.d in most Linuxes, this is where you put your custom rules. So you can see that little 50 TTY USB rules. That's what it looks like. So basically what I'm saying is any TTY USB being created, right, especially important is the mode line. That tells the world it can read and write. Otherwise, if you try to compile this, you'll get an error, and I think I can show you an error here. Let's back up. All the way back. Right there. Error occurred uploading the sketch. Output path not specified, unable to read, blah blah blah, da 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 da. Where is it? There, right there. Can't open device, permission denied. That's why. So the first time I ran this, I had this error, so that was another piece I forgot to put back into this computer when I reinstalled the OS. Now I do it, and you see it compiles perfectly. And you can see it's blinking. Now we could go in here and you might say, well, is the blinking just because that's the default program in here? Well, we can go up here and change the blink rate. Let's change the delay to 1,000. Okay. And I will just say file save. And downstairs here, I will click the Arduino upload. Da 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 da. Thank you. Now if you look at this, it should be blinking slower actually, and for a longer time. See? Change in blink. Now the red stays on a lot longer. So we know the blink is working. So now what we can do is test the other Arduinos. They all have an LED on them. So I'm going to unplug this one. And I don't need console anymore. Let's put Studio Code back up. So let's try a different Arduino. Now this one requires a different connector, so I happen to have plugged in different ones. So let me find the right cable here for the right job. In this case, it's this tiny guy right here. So I'm going to put this on, arrow to the downstairs, and I'm just going to make code a bit smaller here. So we have a blink. Now we have to go back to here, and we have to pick a different Arduino. So I need to pick a different one out of here. Genie Arduino Uno, because this is what it is, an Uno. See, Uno Rev 3 up there. Okay, so let's try programming it. Oh, we better make sure we're still on TTY USB 02. So scroll down. Yep. So let's try and here, and I'll just make sure. Okay. And upload. And we'll upload the blink. So in this case, the programmer is not responding. So I've got probably the wrong programmer. You're going to get this like 10 times before it times out. For six. Come on. 7, 8. Okay, so error code, we can't. So let's go select our programmer here. Let's try that one there. Let's try upload again. I'm just going to clear the log there, like so. And we'll try and upload. Well, it doesn't like that one either. Oh, why are we still in nano? That's weird. Should be saying Uno down here. We shouldn't be doing nano, so why are we not picking Uno? Uno. Now it's an Uno down there. This should be... I keep forgetting which one I need. Let's try the MK Mark II. Mark II, Zinc, Uno. Let's try this one more time here. Well, this worked. As you can see, uploaded the sketch, blah blah blah. So let's see how much blink we have here. So let's change the duration of the blink to verify that we've actually done it. We can go back here and we can change this back to 10. That should shorten out the blink. Let's upload again. Yep. Now you can see the red is blinking really quick now. So we're uploaded successfully to this Arduino. We've done this guy here, and we've done this guy here. So let's try the bigger one. So 1 mega. We have a light. I don't know what's programmed onto this at the moment, so we're going to change the programming. Okay, again, I need to select a different board. Let's try this again. There we go. So, Unos, not Dunos, not Nanos, Genie Mega, Omega 2560. This is what this is. Processor is the 2560. What do we have a choice? We have the 1280 and the 2560. We see on the board it says 2560. Okay. So let's see if we can upload. So we see where the programmer is not working on this one again. Oh, there we go. That's probably where my problem is. I keep forgetting to make sure I've selected the new USB port if it shows up. Okay, come on, hurry up, hurry up. There we go. 10 times. Let's do this again. Aha. See, it's not this anymore. It's now ACM0. The chip that controls this part right here, the USB, can be different in different units. So this one, for example, and I don't think I can show it to you, but if we look at the back side of this chip, we can see, wow, even with that, it's not. Where's my little magnifying glass here? This is the CH chip, I believe. Yeah, CH 340 chip. So a lot of Chinese knockoff Arduinos have the CH 340 chip on them. This one too probably has it on here. Well, in this case, this is a unlabeled chip. Yeah, they try to hide it, but and this one here uses a different programming chip to interface to the USB. So it shows up in Linux as a different unit. Now let's go back to here. Let's try uploading again now that I've picked ACM0 instead. Okay, permission denied. Now, this is the problem. Let me just check my file for this. I'm going to just bring up console again. So I have a problem in this file. So we're going to go yank, paste, and we're going to change this right here. Replace ACM, like so. Okay, so now we've got both types covered. Save that, and then we will run this guy here. So now we unplug, and we plug it back in. If we actually look at our dev directory, dev ttya star, oh, we're not triggering on a 666 on here. Still not right. Let's just check again. Yeah, okay, so we don't have it. So I missed something. So TTY ACM 039 name TTS. Oh, right here. Shift R ACM. Let's try that. Trigger it again. Now we'll plug it in, and then we'll have a look. Nope, still not getting it. I hate writing UDEV rules. They're freaking annoying. So Just a sec, I need to plug in another one just to check this. I'm just going to pro the Uno for a sec. So there's TTY USB 0 at the bottom, and there's TTY ACM 0. Root dial out, root dial out. That one's correct. Read write, read write, read write. This one's not correct. So let's look at our rules again. So kernel, TTY, ACM, and a number, wildcard, and a name. Symbol link, group mode. Should work. Why isn't it not working? Why is that TTS for name? I don't think that's quite right. Replace Y. USB trigger. Let's try this again. Nope, it's still not doing it correctly. Dev TTY, dev TTY. Why do I have a TTS in here? In the name. That's what I want to know. Try that out to see what happens. Unplug this one, plug this one back in, we'll unplug this one, we'll plug this one in, and we'll have a look. Still not doing world. It doesn't picking. It's not picking it up. I don't know why. ACM, ACM. I sure got that right. ACM, ACM, and a number. TTY, ACM. I think I'll have to do a little debugging here. So obviously something is not right. So where's my this here? Okay, so there's my browser, and let us have a look about this. see. Yeah, okay, open. Yes, 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 yes. Not quite. Let's look at console again. And the rules. If I unplug this, do I lose the ACM one? Yes, I do. If I plug it back in, well, it creates the ACM, but it creates with the wrong stuff on it. So it's not quite what I want. Let's see what this has to say. Let's see, maybe I need to trigger more. That's that, that's that. Okay. Let's have a look again. Nope, still writing the wrong rule, but the USB one is correct, and it's UUCP. This is still dial out. So let's take this off. Nothing. We plug it back in on the Uno. And its permissions is completely wrong now. Okay, well I really screwed the file up. Insert gts/gts/. Oh, now I know what I'm doing wrong. Idiot William. CD etc udev. Let's be in the right directory this time. Yes, pay attention to that, William. Yank yank paste. Replace ACM. Doink doink doink. Let's try again. Shall we? Okay. I was in the wrong path. Okay, let's try this again. First of all, I'll just do that. Well, that looks correct. And that looks correct. Lowly doly. See? Psh, correct. And psh, correct. Now, back to our OBS. We don't need Chrome. We don't need console. Transition. Now let's try uploading again. There we go. So we can see, let's see, there, right there. So to verify that we're doing this correctly, and it actually is programming, we'll change the time again back to 1,000. And then we'll upload it again. Oh noes! Something happened to my code. Well, that's very interesting. I lost my... hot buttons down here. Why? So my VS command bar. There we go. Okay, back to my... oh, let me see. Blink. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to look into that. But there we go. Now it blinks a lot longer. So everything is working. We have 3 different Arduinos programmed and a little troubleshooting to figure out why I screwed certain things up. But hey, that's all part of the fun. It's figuring out what you bummed out. Lucky it wasn't a foobar. So I will be able to start doing some work on these soon because now they're all ready. The system's all ready to go. Oh yeah, and don't do what I did. Be in the wrong path. No wonder nothing was working. Okie dokie.